Good morning. We have a lot to cover today. Um, so I was doing a fast and I basically ran out of joint fluid, so I had to eat meat, and it was like the scariest thing. It was a health scare, and I literally ran out of joint fluid, and it was like it was one of those things where you makes you feel glad that uh, you're 26 and not 90. And Fred said that I'd have to do a 4-month fast. I don't know how the hell I'm going to do that with, if I freeze up, my joint fluid just freezes up. You know what I mean? It's like crazy. I did get confirmation that the blonde dancer is waiting for me, because I've been saying that I like Danny J a lot, and I had an adjuster, a Freemason adjuster guy, send me a message that said, like, forget about her and the blonde awaits you. And the blonde he's talking about is, so one time I did mushrooms, and another time I just was listening to a binaural beat, and I saw myself on a stage dancing with this blonde dancer, and she was really good looking, and I have seen myself. I've had several visions of myself on television, and I will be a singer. I will be downloaded with like singing talent. I will. I've heard one of my songs in a dream slash vision, and I'm singing to a crowd, and it sounds like a good song, and like riot police show up and start beating down my audience. My my style will be like a cross between like Justin Timberlake and Garth Brooks. It will be a mainstream, mass marketable, PG type of, set, what I call sellout music. So it's better than being a security guard, right? And at least the song sounded good. Like, it was like a really good song. It's probably already written, and all I need to do is just like sing it. It probably had this song thought up like years in advance. It's a conspiracy. They're hiding all the good music for me to sing it for you. I remember a long time ago, I said to myself, I feel like a plant that didn't even know it. Like, here's this kid in a room, and I would make like the perfect, I always had this thought in my mind, like I would make the perfect disguise for like the Illuminati. I'd be like this little kid in a room and be like, oh, I'm just nobody, but it turned out, yeah. So basically I'm like a plant, but I'm like retroactive Illuminati plant. I turned out to be a plant. And green. And I asked Pita specifically if I was a dragon. He said no. So I guess that means I'm a basilisk. But that's all, because Ruben Angelo said, Jordan, your name is an anagram for dragon. You know what's funny? I was looking at my middle school picture, my yearbook in middle school, and everyone else was like wearing like a dress shirt. I was wearing a shirt that had like a picture of two dragons on it. I find that kind of telling, at least to my reptilian nature. So a lot of you are like kind of skeptical about me having a TV show. Entertainment is actually in my blood because my grandfather and his brother Walter used to, when they were young, they used to get drunk and just talk, and you would have like anywhere from like 20 to 75 people show up at their house just to listen to them talk. And I've said it once, I'll say it again. When I'm high frequency, there's no one more charming than me. There's no one that can work a crowd like I can, because it is called snake charm, and you don't have it unless you're reptilian. You can't do it like I can. You can't be as entertaining and charming as I can be. I know it's funny. It's extremely funny to me when I am high frequency, because I'll be at like Chuck's organic store, and I'll just start like charming like everyone, and I'm thinking to myself as I'm saying all this stuff, I'm like, did that come out of me? Did I just say that? Did I just like make like 4 people laugh? It's like it amazes me to see how just how well I'm reading people. See, what I do is I read someone, and then I make a joke that caters to like their age group. It's like, it's amazing. You should really see me. I'm serious. You should see me work. You should see me like do my thing. I mean, you wouldn't believe it's like the same person, because like I said, I'm standing there, I'm like, did I just say that? Did that come out of me? I'm like a crowd pleaser. Okay, this is another cross-examined video. 13 Signs of Astrology, another demon possessing a body, said that the highest order of the occult is hip-hop. And then I have All Around Winner, who's a girl who grew up with the Greenbergs, saying that Eminem is the physical manifestation of Boaz, which is the computer that simulates this reality. So the computer that simulates this reality is one central super demon, which is 80% me. And it's possessed the body of Eminem. So here, let me just throw something out there. The reason why they call it a beat, like binaural beat or hip-hop beat or drum beat, is because it does exactly that. It literally beats the computer, but the thing is that you have to you have to combine it with rapping, and you have to combine it with, beats. So this is another reason why they killed Tupac. When you, how can I put this? Here's the science of it, and I'm probably not the one to explain it, but I'll do what I can. When you know how to rap correctly, and when you are rapping in the right key, and your music is in the right key, because all the music is supposed to be in like A, but it's in C, or it's in C, but it's in A. I always confuse that. Polite, the demon possessing a body, shed some light on that. He said it was all the music supposed to be in A, but it's in C, or the reverse. I can't really remember which is true, but it's one or the other. So if you were rapping with the right key and the right beat, and the rap was dynamic and it was fast-paced, that would beat the computer. And the science of it is that when you rap, when you do it the right way, you're drawing upon you're drawing upon all these melanin clouds and the melanin in the sky, and you're drawing upon black holes, and you're drawing upon the forces of the universe. And like I said, I'm not the one to explain it, but if you, it's kind of like the example of the devil went down to Georgia, where it's like, okay, devil, you son of a gun, I'm the best I've ever been. Devil's in the house and the rising sun. It's kind of like a duel with the devil, but rap. So that, you know, devil went down to Georgia thing is real, but it's real with rap. Not a fiddle or a guitar. So basically, a real rap battle is like, if you won the rap battle, everyone would get like sucked into a black hole due to melanin. And the other thing is, Eminem is like the only rapper. He's the only one that did like a high frequency rap. See, that's the thing, like the computer is like the only one that's like, that put out a good rap. Like that Rap God by Eminem, that's like the only rap that was actually like a high frequency, like you can literally like levitate if you rap good enough like that. That's why he even says in the song, it's like, what I gotta get it through to you to get you to think I'm superhuman, and I give you a feeling like it's levitated. I don't remember the lyrics. But even in the music video, he even levitates in the music video. And Chris Angel, the magician guy, that guy is actually doing a real levitation. And also, same with David Blaine. And you notice how David Blaine sounds exactly like Makalesi on YouTube? They have that, their voice sounds like they just woke up in the morning. They're like, I'm Makalesi. I got my stupid little microphone. I can't afford an HD camera because if I bought an HD camera, you would see my alien aura. I don't want you to see my alien aura. And that's the thing. 13 Son does not use an HD camera because he doesn't want to show you his alien aura, because it's the same aura as Bashar, the same aura as David Windmiller, the same aura as 13 Sign Astrology. Because if you noticed in 13 Sign Astrology's video, when he does like the little ritual with the altar, he busts out like a HD camera for the first time, and you can see he's got the alien aura. But every time I see that alien aura, it just like, for some reason, it reminds me of like an electric razor. I have no idea why. It's just something out of like Mortal Kombat or something. So last night I'm just sitting here in my room and I see a blue dragon, and I haven't seen a dragon in like forever, and it completely like froze my mind. I was literally just sitting here like this, and it just like froze me, like, and it just like flew around. And I've seen dragons like this before, but they were red, and this one was blue. And there's one time where I saw what I would describe as an imperial dragon. What I mean by imperial is just a really huge mofo. This dragon was 16 stories tall and 4 houses wide. And its flesh, its melanin, it looked like, I'm not trying to be funny, but the dragon literally looked like it just crawled out of a toilet that was covered in puke and crap. It was literally like the color of puke and crap. It's like, I'm not trying to be funny at all. That's really what it looked like. And even Fred testified to the same thing, that the dragon looked like puke and crap. And I don't know if that's because it's interacting with the Earth's atmosphere or something like that, but that's what they look like. They look like puke and crap, and not all of them look like that. If you want to see like a good picture of what one of those smaller dragons look like, smaller dragons look like the Chinese centipede thing, where like you have all these Chinese people or Asian people, you know, underneath a parade. When they have the parade, they have all those people dressed up as a dragon. It's like a human centipede kind of thing. That's actually somewhat accurate, with all like the facial whiskers and that kind of thing. That's actually accurate. Matter of fact, right now I still feel like my joints are like freezing up. This is not good. I ate some meat last night to see if I could try to like get my joints to not to freeze up. Apparently, I've never had this problem before, but now this is kind of getting scary. It's like my joints are freezing up, and I think I'll go home on that note. Speaking of that, I always find it very low frequency every time 13 Signs Astrology says, well, I'm going to shut this video down. It's kind of like, you know, you're having a good day and it's like you're at the amusement park on a field trip in school, and it's like the last hour of it and you're like, oh, I don't want this day to end. Even though I want all 13 Sign Astrology videos to end, like, you know, his video should be limited to like 5 minutes, because if you're going to talk about nothing, you should only be able to talk about nothing for like 5 minutes. I always knew I would wind up dancing, because dancing is probably the only thing that would like kick me out of my shitty existence for a while. But I didn't know I would wind up singing. And yes, you can be downloaded with these abilities, like the way Trinity was downloaded with the helicopter pilot programming in the Matrix. Remember, this is fake reality where anything is possible. This is why the WWE says anything's possible in the World Wrestling Federation, because what they're saying is, in a fake simulated fight, anything is possible. Just like here, just like now. I'm gonna wind up, my joints keep freezing up, I'm gonna wind up like John McCain, where I'm always like this all the time. Ow. This must be like a Godsmack or something. Speaking of Godsmack, I'm just trying to like, I got 20 minutes to play with. Speaking of Godsmack, I remember they used to always make fun of me in high school for listening to that. For the longest time I never knew why, and I figured it out, because it's basically like angry white trash shit. Angry white trash stuff. Even though it has a time and place. The music has a time and place. It's not the best music, but it has a time and place. And that music has a lot of voodoo in it too. A lot of voodoo. Like, that music will make you like angry and your chakras spin the wrong way. Damn you, Sully Erna. Damn you, you short little Bostonian man. I bet you Mr. McLeary listens to Godsmack. Yeah, yeah, crying like a bitch, yeah, crying like a bitch, yeah. Godsmack is like the most antisocial music ever. It's like, crying like a bitch, yeah. So confrontational. Goodbye.